Tulsa County sees a slight dip in cases today. County health officials say maybe 2 to 4 weeks before we really see the effects from this past weekend. Channel 8's Maureen Wurtz live at her home tonight with more on what health officials had to say. Maureen.
Mark, as we've seen these cases increase over the last week or so here in Oklahoma, Tulsa County health officials say this increase has come as a surprise, and they're expecting it only to continue to go up.
And we are making it greater and greater.
Though the crowds may not have been as big as expected, Tulsa County Health Department Executive Director Dr. Bruce Dart says they never expected weeks of large, some spontaneous, some planned, gatherings of people.
We never factored in all of our planning. We never factored in that we'd have these large gatherings or the possibility that they would take place. And
Dart saying we're still in the middle of the first wave of COVID-19 cases. And at this point, it doesn't look like it's going to stop.
So are you potentially looking at that possibility, like we might have a surge in 2 to 4 weeks?
Absolutely. I mean, we expected to kind of have a surge now. We weren't expecting the spikes that we're seeing. So we're all planning for worst case scenario now, knowing that the worst case scenario is probably a little bit worse than we had imagined 3 or 4 weeks ago.
You're talking apples and oranges, 6,000 versus 100,000. I mean,
though Tulsa County Commissioner Karen Keith says she was relieved at the turnout from President Trump's rally, she's uncertain about what this means for big events moving forward.
Do you think this means, Karen, though, that like now moving forward, big events are just going to happen and we're going to have to deal?
Well, Maureen, that's a good question. And how big do we want them to be?
40 to 100 cases a day, is that just going to be our new normal? Or is that something that we need to look at and say, hey, that's not okay. We need to change something?
It's not okay because it means that people are putting themselves at risk. I'm going to remove my mask so all of you can hear me, but wear your mask in public.
Dart saying he may be tired of repeating himself about masks and social distancing.
And we've got to break that chain of transmission. We just do.
But he won't stop. Not until COVID is no longer a threat. Dart saying that the health department's relieved that the crowds were smaller on Saturday, but it still was a get-together nonetheless. Now, we did reach out to the mayor's office, who told me that they will talk on Wednesday. Reporting live in my home, Maureen Wurtz, Tulsa's Channel 8.